Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to put a Bobo balloon with a stick together. Basically, you've got the handle, you've got the stick, you've got the cup, and you have the balloon. To start off with, what I recommend is get a marker pen and just mark the top of the balloon in the centre. Then what we need to do is stretch the balloon, so we stretch it that way, turn it round and stretch it that way. Then repeat the process again, giving it a good stretch, and that will help the balloon form a round shape. We then open the neck, insert the pump, and then basically inflate the balloon to approximately 13 to 14 inches. These balloons can be filled with air because obviously they're supported by the stick, so you don't need the helium. The good thing about that as well is it actually lasts a lot longer. So, once we're up to the correct size, to seal the balloon, we twist it round. So the neck's all twisted, and then tie a knot in the bottom. Can be a bit fiddly, but you'll soon get used to it. And then basically, when you've done that, you slide the knot up as far as you can. And there we have the Bobo. Now, we're going to put the stick together. So first of all, unwind the wire, the LED wire, and make sure that there's no kinks in it, because this is going to be wrapped around the balloon, and what we don't want to do is have a kink in the wire, and then basically that can put a bit of pressure on the balloon. Even though it's a very strong balloon, any sort of pressure on one point can actually cause it to burst. So just to double check there's no kinks in it, just run your hand down the wire so that it's nice and straight. Then what we're going to do, feed it through the stick. Once you've fed it through the stick, just put it all the way down and basically connect it to the handle by just inserting it into the round hole. Oh, I turned it on. And give it a good push so it's nice and tight. Then we want to put the cup on. So we'll just thread this through the cup. And basically again, put the cup on, give it a good push on so it's nice and tight. And there we have the stick complete. So what we're going to do now is attach the balloon. So the balloon basically is just like a normal cup and stick. Put the balloon through and then wrap it around the little thing on the side which locks it in place. What you can do also, which I often do, is just put a tape around it to stop it undoing, because we're going to put a little bit of pressure on it as we actually wrap the wire around. So that's an alternative. So what you've got is the wire then sticking in between the balloon and the cup. So what you want to do is basically turn that wire round the balloon and basically pull it tight against the neck. So you go round twice. That helps to seal the balloon as well. Even though you've tied a knot in it, it gives it extra strength. And then if you pull the wire straight, what you want to do is follow that seam. I don't know whether you can see the seam, but the first way round you're actually pulling it right round in line with the seam on the balloon, and then as you get to the bottom of the cup again, you want to slide it underneath between the cup and the balloon, pull it tight, and again wrap it round twice. And then what we're going to do then is we're going to go the opposite way. So basically you look towards the middle of the balloon, you pull the wire up, You're also looking for the dot that you put on the top of the balloon, because that's the centre. pull it right the way down. Again, when you get to the bottom, slide it between the cup just by holding it with your finger, slide the wire under, and then again go round twice. That now is all locked on the wire, and then what we do is pull this wire back through, and then I feed it back down the centre of the tube. And that basically stops the wire coming loose and just hanging off. Some people wrap it around the outside, but I don't recommend that. I just feed it back down, and it adds to the effect as well of the actual LED light once it's turned up. What we then do, you get a bit of contraction off balloons with the cold and the heat, as you know. Not so apparent with air, but a slight amount of contraction is enough to make these wires loose. So what we do is we put a sticker on the top. If you just pass me a sticker, Val. Thank you. So what we do, we supply these, the 30mm, and all you do is place it across the top of the wires, on the top, and just hold it down. And that is your balloon. Basically, this particular one, which we've been sending to you, it works off the switch there, and you put it on the first position, and it's on solid. Push it on again, it flashes, push it on again, and it flashes slowly. So there's basically three different settings on it. So you've got it flashing fast, flashing slow, and solid. And there we have it. I hope you have great fun. Thanks for watching.